Good evening. This is Evening Sky. I'm your host, Sky. Getting right into it. There's a problem with East Lansing, Michigan. There's an issue going on with East Lansing, Michigan. The police chief, Jennifer Brown, has stated, almost, I can't even say it verbatim, but she said that there were too many minorities in that area. There were too many minorities. So it was a very controversial statement. It was made during the summer, actually. This happened back in August. It's the um, welcome all, and the fall welcome that this place has in East Lansing, Michigan, and it was a huge problem that was based off of a little incident. It was two black men. One black man was engaged in a fight, and the other one was trying to break it up. And they got maced in the face. They got pepper sprayed, unlawfully, as they claim, because of the color of their skin. They're currently embroiled in a lawsuit with the police department, and Jennifer Brown has kept her job. She's not been on. I don't think she's been on administrative leave. She's not been fired. Nothing like of that of the sort has happened. Wizkid, 50 Cent a rat. I know that's not the topic. It certainly is not the topic. And we'll get to that maybe in the second half of the show. We might get to that second half of the show because I'm going to talk about the reckoning. I want to definitely talk about the reckoning. Because, it's fire. It's fire. This is the truth. It's great editing, great. All right, we'll get to that. Okay, so these two black men were pepper sprayed, and they felt that they were violated in some way. I think that this whole racial police profiling thing and the racial bias, it's just sick. It's sickening. It's disgusting. Should not be happening in the United States of America in 2025, going into 2026. This is just a disgrace. For officer, chief, not even just officer, but Chief Brown to maintain her role as the top cop. I mean, that's just unbelievable. T2 3790 MAGA watching you. Well, I hope they are watching me. I get more viewers that way. Thank you, MAGA. I love MAGA to watch me. Thank you, appreciate it. That's more views. I need more I need more hours though. I need more watch hours more than anything else. The views will come, but the watch hours is what is kicking my ass. But anyway, so this whole case is being shown for what it is. It's a complete racist case, and it needs to be addressed as such. It is terrible. I mean, this isn't the deep South, by the way. This isn't like Alabama and Georgia or Louisiana or Florida or something like that. This is not that. It's not even in Virginia or something, or West Virginia or something like that. This is East Lansing, Michigan. This is Michigan, the North. Hi, say cousins. Hi. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the sub button. You got a lot of highs. Make sure you hit the sub button. MAGA loves your hat. Cool. Just remember, you join MAGA, you rich. Donald J. Trump. Okay, say you're doing a lot right now. Make sure you hit that subscription button. Make sure you subscribe. You're doing a whole lot. Say cousins. But it is incumbent upon ourselves to be prepared for this kind of behavior, because it could happen to anybody. Like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it could happen to any man of color, woman of color, especially. I mean, it just comes with the territory in a lot of ways. You have to be prepared for it. You're getting maced in the face. They have a lawsuit out right now. Like I said, they're trying to build up a case and say that they have a right to their personal selves. That's what rights are. Rights are freedom of action in a societal setting, basically. I have the right, I have freedom right now. I'm free, but there's nobody in the room. But when there's at least another person in the room, they have to respect my rights. I have to respect their rights. That's the freedom of action. That's the, strange way. There's contractual ways. There's ways that you have to be written out, various forms like that. But that's the reality of it. That's the reality of the police nowadays. So, for Jennifer Brown to continue to be the top cop, I think that's abhorrent. I don't think that's a good thing. That's probably one of the worst things that could possibly happen to East Lansing, Michigan. And it's always good and fun. Everybody's having a good time. The fall welcome and the welcome all that is great. And then somebody's getting pepper sprayed in the face because this was supposedly happened. There was like I said, there was a scuffle. There was a fight, and there was two men fighting. It was one named Woods, one named Mason who was fighting, and Woods was the guy who was trying to trying to break up the fight. And only Mason and Woods got pepper sprayed, and they're suing because of that. And this is like weeks later. This is months later. This actually happened. You can look it up right now if you want to, while you're watching the show, of course. But yeah. So I just think this is a whole issue, just a microcosm for the macro system of police injustice. They always say, that one line, the man or woman in blue is a friend to you. Well, they have to live up to that title. They have to live up to that phrase and for the most part, they are. You have to have the police force. There has to be a police force, no matter what. There are three rings of the government. There are three rungs. There's three rungs of the government. There's the military, there's the police, and there's the law courts. I don't know if that's in that order necessarily, but I think in payment, the military gets the most dollars, and I think the police force is probably state. I think by statewide they probably get a lot of money, and the court system I probably think would get a lot of money too. But I just wanted to analyze that whole kind of understanding of what it means to be black in America. You have to know yourself. Like myself, I'm a white man with a tan. I know that. I'm like Mr. Troy Star Terrain. I'm a white man with a tan. But people see me, that's a black man. That's a nigger. That's just the reality. That's just a fact. I can't undo that. I can't separate that. It's never going to be separated forever. I'm always going to be that. Tone 222. Hi, Harold. I don't know who Harold is. But look white to me. Exactly. See? Even Tone 222 sees it. But I'm a white man with a tan, but I have facial features. I have a wide nose. I got darker brown skin. I have wider lips. I have the phenotype of a black man. Even though I do not subscribe to tribalism or collectivism, I do not say that I am a black man. I say I'm a black man. I'm a man of color who happens to live in America. But that doesn't matter. I'm always going to be looked at as a black man, as a nigger. Germanic even. Well, maybe. Saunders, I think, is Germanic. Or it's either English or Germanic. I looked it up one time. Abdul Rafai Muhammad. Free inward pass, LOL. Yeah, I guess it is. I get the free inward nigger pass. As a white man. As a white man with a tan, I get to say that. And I would suggest other people to say it too. That's the reason why it's the N-word. If people just said nigger we'd be in a whole lot better world. I'll tell you that much. If we would just say nigger instead of the N word. Oh, did he say the N word? Oh, did he say N? Oh my God. Oh, he said the N word. And we just said he said nigger. And just mean it. And with the hard ER at the end too, not nigga, Nigga. Not ignorant, getting goals accomplished. But nigger, that would be a much better world. Them Pakistanis though, not keen. Oh, I don't know. There was a plot foiled by the police, which should make national news, but only when something happens. That's when it's national news. When it's big hype, only when it happens. But there was a Pakistani who was planning to disrupt and cause chaos on the University of Delaware police force, and I guess the surrounding areas where students would be in my state of Delaware. But I know I'm talking about East Lansing, Michigan. I just wanted to bring that up since somebody mentioned Pakistanis. The new word is not in anymore. It's black fatigue. See, we smart. LOL. Yeah, I think that's right. I have black fatigue. I'm tired of black people. I have black fatigue. Or I'm tired. Is it, or what is black fatigue? Is it you're tired of black people, or are you tired of being black? Or I just think that nigger needs to be. That's the one thing I know for sure. That's what I know for sure. I am shocked. Sarcasm. You can't. It's hard to tell what sarcasm is. When you just have you don't have an inflection in the voice. You can't tell somebody's body language. That's when you can tell what sarcasm is. I can't tell sarcasm with these just these lines of dialogue of people speaking. I can't tell. So maybe that's my fault. But this East Lansing, Michigan story, just abhorrent, just ugly, just hateful. It's just disgusting. Shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have gone down like that. Should have been more people mobilized and ready to take on the whatever scuffle it was, and the police should have been more equipped. Hold on, excuse me. God damn it. Should have been more equipped with I'm glad they used non-lethal means. However, they could have used their guns. They could have used their weapons, their pistols, their service pistols. They could have used those just as quickly. If you can't say a word that has too much power, that's probably a very good observation, Tone. That's probably a good observation. If you can't say a word that has too much power, that's the truth. And it's sad because it's like Nick Fuentes, he just it flies out of his mouth all day. He be like nigga, 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 nigga. And nobody, that's Nick Fuentes. He's a terrible, horrible, disgusting human being. His light skin, Master got with his great-great-grandma. Well, he is part Mexican, I think, or something. Well, Fuentes, I mean, that obviously points you to. But phenotypically, he looks like a white boy. He's got the curly, reddish-brown hair. He's got the light skin, very, very, very fair skin. He has a voice like a white boy, So Nick Fuentes could definitely pass. He passes all day, but he just has he has issues. He has a lot of issues. He's hung up on collectives and the Christian patriarchal society. That is completely disgusting. Hey, Brooklyn. Hi, Skylar. How was your day? I don't want to get into my day yet. Maybe at the end of the broadcast, I'll get into my day. It was a pretty good day. Worked out pretty well. I thought some things were going to go left, but it worked out pretty well. I'm going to get to the reckoning and my day in the second half of the show. So I appreciate it. All right, but salute to you, Brooklyn. I see you. Even though your name isn't Brooklyn on here, I know you're Brooklyn. But anyway, everybody should say the word nigger. That would I mean, nobody wants to say coon or jungle bunny, tar baby, stovepipe, all these different slurs against black people. Um, all those different words that you could possibly use, and only the word nigger. That's the only one, and then only when in time where it actually means something or it meant something. That's when you want to stop. You don't want to stop using it. Like you didn't use it as much, but you didn't forbid people to stop saying it. Like in the like the 20s and 30s, 1920s and 30s, especially in the 40s, where people were getting castrated and shot and burned and hung up on trees. Nigger was cool. Nigger, oh yeah, white boys can say nigger. Yeah, you can say nigger all day, sir. Oh. Good day, nigger. Good day, nigger. Hey, nigger. No, black fatigue. We more sophisticated. What does black fatigue mean? I need to see what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what black fatigue is. I have no idea what I don't know what it means. What is black fatigue? Black fatigue is the physical, mental, and emotional exhaustion experienced by black individuals due to the daily cumulative stress of navigating a society marked by racism. Okay, then I have it. Coined by Mary Frances Winters, the term describes the toll of experiencing microaggressions, systemic inequities across areas like education and healthcare, and the constant threat of racial violence. This syndrome leads to symptoms like chronic tiredness, headaches, and muscle tension, and impacts an individual's ability to function at their best. Maybe need some 2 tablets of Nigerol or something like that. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a doctor. Ask if you're experiencing tiredness, headaches, and muscle tension, and impacts an individual's ability to function at their best. You're gonna need Nigerol. Yeah, I just Googled. I just did it. I just did it. He said use Chat GPT. Yeah, I just Googled it. They have a pretty good AI service. They're pretty good. Symptoms include chronic tiredness and exhaustion, headaches and muscle tension, increased heart rate and breathing, dizziness, impaired decision making, and irritability. That's what it is. Black fatigue. I have it. I have black fatigue. Okay, I have black fatigue. I am fatigued. I am totally sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of being black. All right, in America, I'm tired. I got black fatigue. Where's my Nigerol? There's Tylenol. There's fentanyl. There's got to be some Nigerol. I need a dose. I need a double dose. I need my doctor to prescribe me some Nigerol. Brooklyn says, I told you a few months ago, and I was going to see ASAP Rocky. Well, I went last night to the Bowery for the Channel Masters, the art show with him, and wow, it was really good. Well, we'll talk about that later. We're talking about black fatigue right now, Brooklyn. You may not understand, that world, being a Jewish young man as yourself. I'll be best friends with you. I have no friends. My friends are George, Abraham, Alexander, Andrew, Ulysses, and Benjamin. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Thomas. George, Thomas, Abraham, Alexander, Andrew, Ulysses, and Benjamin. Those are my friends. I have no other friends. I mean, I have other friends. I have people I acquaint with. And they're good people. But, I don't have, friends like that, like you would expect. But yeah, I have black fatigue. This story gave me black fatigue. I said, God damn, another issue. God damn, when is this gonna stop? Like, the policing. It's the police. They're great. I love police. We need police. That BS, defund the police. That's the worst thing you can possibly do. Please don't use the inner J word. Well, you can use it on the show. I can't put it in the metadata or in the title. You put that in the title, you're done. Your whole channel's wrapped up. But I can say nigga, 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 nigga. I can say Jew, 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 Jew. It might mess up my algorithm, but I'm not scared. I'm not getting paid by YouTube. YouTube has not paid me a single dime ever since I started back in 2023. So that's what it is. Yeah, Ninja, exactly. See? People got to use Ninja and J space WS, stuff like that. I understand. I get it, and you guys can't even do it either. That's the fact. You can't put in nigger. You can't even put in Nigger. I don't think you can put in Nigga. I've seen that a few times. I think. Or corn. What's corn? Buy a monetized channel, bruh. How do you buy a monetized channel? Let me know. Send me a message to my email. It's SkylarSaunders@gmail.com. It's like $50. Well, shoot, send me that link, cause it's been almost 3 years with this channel, and I haven't seen one red cent. As a matter of fact, they're getting rid of red cents. So look up on Google Ninja. I'll do that right now. I'll look it up. Let me see. Buy monetized channel. Buy monetized YouTube channel. Oh shit. Shiz. YouTube channels for sale. Oh my god. Huh. Wow, they go from anywhere from 2,000 viewers to 2,000 subscribers to 845,000 subscribers. Wow. This is crazy. Huh. Let's see what the 845,000 is. 52 million views, estimated revenue $1, channel RPM $1. Average cost per video, cost to make $1. Wow, this is crazy. Price, gotta log in. I didn't even know that. This is special. Thank you for cueing me in on that. I didn't even realize that. This is crazy. YouTube channels for sale. Monetized YouTube channels for sale. I bought a monetized YouTube channel. Oh my god. It says, buying a monetized YouTube channel can be a smart investment, but research sellers carefully. Start small and stay consistent. Okay. Are you a ninja? I am a white man with a tan. I'm a white man with a tan. I don't call myself a nigger, but that's what America perceives me as. Oh, it's just another nigger. Huh? He's pretty good for a nigger, you know. That's the favorite line. For a nigger. You know? But this is going back to the story, the East Lansing top cop, she had the whole understanding of not stepping down. She was adamant. She's standing on her word. There were too many goddamn I'm putting for sauce on it, but there are too many minorities around. We had to increase policing. So I'm sorry for laughing, but it's the truth. It's reality. I'm glad nobody got killed or seriously injured. Pepper spray is something different. You get maced in the face, you can wash it off. Your eyes will be sore for a few days, maybe. You might have some indigestion, not indigestion. You may have some congestion. A lot of that may happen, but you'll be alive. You'll live, okay? You're gonna live. Not the case for everybody. If somebody had got laid out, this has been a national story and an ongoing story with Ben Crump as the lead spokesman and lawyer for the families of the fallen. But yeah, I agree with that black fatigue. Yeah, I had black fatigue. I need some Nigerol. Give me some Nigerol. I have headaches. I have fatigue. I have headaches and muscle tension, increased heart rate and breathing, dizziness, impaired decision making. I can't make the right decision. Should I go on the channel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or 10 o'clock at night? It messes up my decision making. I'm irritable. I don't know, who's in this live. I'm irritable. They're irritating me. They're telling me to do things. They're saying stop it. Brooklyn saying stop it for some reason. All right, wait, you're not Brooklyn. That's right. Brooklyn has a different one. Excuse me, SW. I'm sorry, but you are a Jew, though. You are a Jew. Brooklyn's a Jew too. That's why I get my Jews confused. I'm sorry. That was a joke. Ha ha he he. No, I definitely have. It was white fatigue, a phenomenon described as white students exhausted from learning and discussing race and racism, separate from black fatigue. So technically, I had white fatigue too. Cause I'll never forget. There was a guy on the news panel. He was like, for slavery, they got to get over. We've got to get over it. He said it twice. He said, "We got to get over it. We got to get over it." And there was another black man on the panel. He said, "Well, you said it, and you said it again, but there's no getting over slavery. It's a fact. You don't get over slavery. That's like telling a Jewish person to get over the Holocaust. You forget." And then it's completely erased from history, erased from reality, and whitewashed and made Happy Land kind of style. That's disturbing. Becky Angels, did you like and subscribe yet? Make sure you like and subscribe, Becky Angels or Angel. Excuse me, I said Angels. It's Becky Angela. Becky Angela. Jesus loves you, man. Woo! Thank you. I don't believe in that kind of thing, but you can always subscribe and like it as long as you and follow this channel. I appreciate it. But I do not subscribe to any faith or anything like that. I'm an objectivist from the school of Ayn Rand. I'm against mysticism, collectivism, and altruism completely. I'm for reason, individualism, and capitalism. Absolutely. But thank you anyway, Becky. I appreciate it. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So I have 7 likes, 7 people in here. Mr. Sir Rick James is not here to say you're not mad. That's what I say. I'm not mad. 5 people in here now. But yeah, so very, very weird situation. Very strange to me. Very weird. Definitely needs to be handled differently. I call for Jennifer Brown to step down. I call for her to step down. She should have stepped down months ago. I think because she just got pinned as the chief of police, that she had some kind of understanding of what she was doing, but she lets her words get the best of her, and she took a lot of flack for that. And just because she is in a position of authority doesn't mean that she has the authority to say whatever the hell she wants to say as a government official. If she's a personal person, she's a personal individual, she can say whatever the hell she wants as long as she's not threatening or denying the rights of somebody else. But as a law official, as the top cop, the chief of police, she has a greater distinction than even those subordinates under her. She has a higher role to play, and for her to not step down after all those different words that she conveyed, that just weakens the bonds between the police force and the greater people of the East Lansing, Michigan area. So I say, Jennifer Brown, step down. All right. So that's what I have to say about that particular situation. Now we have to talk about The Reckoning. Oh my God. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, this is a nigger. Diddy is a nigger. He's a gangster and a nigger. He's saying all this stuff. He's got text messages that they're airing, that they're showing. He's thinking about all this stuff. Oh my God, his goose is cooked. I mean, when he gets out of prison, what's he going to do? He has to do something spectacular, amazing. Just start more of that vote or die mess, you know. What's he going to do? What is he going to do? What is he going to do? I'm watching this thing. They got, what is this? One half of Diddy Dirty Money. What's her name? Kalina Harper and Dawn Richards. I'm looking for in Diddy. I'm looking for right now. One of them was like, oh, you know, she was like, oh, he's all right. He's fine. He's great. He's one of the best people to ever walk the planet. I mean, I can't remember if it was Kalina or Dawn. Might have been Dawn. Making a band 4. Okay, so I can't find it. Oh, she is. Okay, so yeah, Dawn Richard filed a suit against former label boss Sean Combs for sexual abuse. On May 2025, she testified against Combs and said witnessed Combs' abuse of Cassie Ventura. Okay. Yeah, they kind of like zoomed, but it was like on point. Like they did really great filmmaking. The editing is really crisp. It goes through, you know, went through the Biggie era. It said, you know, all the artists, the Faith and Evans and Total and Danny Kane and Day 26 and Mark Curry's in there talking about him. You know, they did the research. I have to give 50 Cent and oh, hold on, what's her name? Alexandria their credit. I'm trying to remember her last name. Alexandria Stapleton. Excuse me. Hi, Tristan Holt. Salute. Make sure you subscribe and like to the channel. Salute to you. But yeah, The Reckoning was wild. Reckoning is wild. I'm on like halfway through the second episode. They're talking about when Diddy made the band go all the way from Manhattan to Brooklyn and get some cheesecake. Very famous, very, you know, specific idea that forever lives on in hip-hop lore. So it's heavy. It's heavy. Something's serious going on with that dude. And the thing is, he's slick and slippery. He'll have that, oh, brother love, I'm good, everything's God, 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 and God save me and help me and bless me. Then it's MF for this and MF for that, and I don't give a F. I'm, okay. It's not the same. It's a little different. Kind of different person. Got a dual personality there. He's showing himself to be that. And this is a very serious situation. So I think that with Diddy being, behind bars, I mean, will it make a better man of him? Will he be fully rehabilitated? I doubt it. I don't think so. Diddy's gonna be the same Diddy he's always been. He'll just have a few years knocked off of his, status as a free man. That's all it's gonna be. Allegedly he's going to, return to the same exploits as he had when he was in prison. He may convert to Islam. He may be Muhammad, Ahmed, Talib, Diddy, Brother Love. I don't know, but he could just be that way. I'm not sure. But I'm having black fatigue from him too. He's a black man, going through the system, beat the cases like an old slave in Mississippi in 1839, excuse me. In 1839, and that was in 2000, and then fast forward all these years, 2025, he's sentenced to almost a little over 4 years with time served for transgressions for prostitution. Let's be real, prostitution isn't really a crime, but it is a crime right now as it stands on the books. So you have to weigh that. You have to weigh the fact that he's been charged with prostitution, and that's the lesser of all the crimes. Rico would have done him in. He would have been in jail for 70 to 90 years or something like that. It would have been crazy. He would have been completely incapacitated in that regard. So now that Diddy is behind bars, and this docuseries is out, I think it's really good. I think it's excellent that this series is being aired and shown, to everyone, and it keeps reminding you. It's like Diddy was Sean Diddy Combs was convicted of prostitution according to the Mann Act, and like. We asked these certain people for comment, but they refused to grant us any information or whatever the case might be. I still think it's worthy, it's impactful, it's special. It gives greater context to what has gone on these past, I don't know, 30 years almost, I guess, or maybe more than 30 years, almost 40 years, because Diddy is a special kind of person. He's very special. He's not a dancer, but he danced, and he could dance just well enough. He's not a singer, but he can sing just well enough. He's not a rapper, but he can rap just well enough. He's not a manager, but he can manage just well enough. He's not a record producer, but he can produce just well enough. Everything he can do just well enough molds into something that's was spectacular. Just great. He was great. He was great for what he was doing at the highest levels of what he was doing. But at the same time, he was conflicted and completely demonized in his own mind as to who he was as a person. And that's the sickness. That's the sadness. That's the blues, okay? Talk about the blues. This is the blues, kids. You got fame and fortune, but it doesn't matter because you have a sick personality. You have a disturbing personality. You have everything going for you. You got the women, you got the money, you got the houses, you got the cars, you got the organizations, you got the donations coming in, but it doesn't matter because you have this other thing that's part of you that's holding you back. That's the sickness. That's the sadness. And that's what's really, terrible. That's what's really, a sad situation for Diddy. And that's what's really sad, when you talk about who he is and who he was before and who he might be after he gets released from prison. It's gonna be quick. I mean, life moves fast. Look what happened to Shine. Shine got time for 10 years. That was like 14 years ago. So he'll be out in what? 2029, maybe earlier, 2028, probably. So it just goes to show you that there's a fatigue. I think he has black fatigue. He's tired of being black. He's a few shades darker than myself. He's black. He's not Wesley Snipes, Michael Jordan black, but he's black. He's pretty black. He's dark. He's dark skinned. But yeah, so that's just the reality of it all. That's just the reality of not just being in the spotlight, but being, confused and being misunderstood in your own head. Not even misunderstood by other people, but misunderstood in your own thoughts and your own thinking. That's what Diddy had to contend with. He had to contend with the person behind his life, behind his whole demeanor, and who he espoused to be. The sick, the very racy text messages to Aubrey O'Day, excuse me. Those I was like, whoa, he's going there. He's misspelling things. Sorry, but he's misspelling words. I'm like, whoa, this nigga's out there. I don't know if she saved him or she asked the phone company or law enforcement to trace the text messages, but they seem to be like he and at the end of the messages he says, God bless, God is great. That's that whole issue. I think that's where we are as a people. Dr. Jerome Brook pointed out before that the Deep South, with all its immersion and faith and understanding of Jesus and God and everything, there's all these strip clubs. Strip club. Was it Onyx? What is it? Magic City? Was it King and Diamonds? It's like, what's going on? Why on Friday and Saturday night you're up in the club, and then on Sunday morning you're in the church? I do understand because I was there too. I remember going to a middle school dance and rubbing up against a chick, and she was like, doing things, and we lip locked and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, this was Saturday night, and I'm in church Sunday morning. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? I've been was it the vicious or lascivious? Please, somebody correct my dumb ass. Hold on, let me. The vicious. Lascivious. I was lascivious. And I had to, contend with that. I had to deal with that. And that was very harsh. Now, I want to talk about my day. My day was beautiful. I got up. I got up late for my, not late, but, after the scheduled time that we usually have for my pills. But I was like, that's all right. I'm still having a great day. And I had a great day. Had a great day with my dad, we went out and we shopped a little bit. After that, before that, I got on the bike. Got on the bike for 15 minutes. High speed, cardio for 15 minutes straight. Then I showered and got dressed, of course, and then I went out. I got some fruit cake that I haven't eaten. I'm gonna freeze it. I'm freezing it right now. Then we went to get some. Well, before that, we went to Kohl's. Kohl's is cool. I got some black boots that I'm gonna wear with the outfit that I have. That's gonna be for Christmas. So I really can't wait for that. That's gonna be an entertaining and highly motivating situation. Who is this? Arlem8168. Hi, I'm back. Remember me? I kind of remember you. I do, I think. Is that you and a dog in that photograph? Salute, Arlem. Thank you for coming back. Make sure you bring like 6,000 other people with you when you come in here. Bring like a whole team of people. So my numbers go up. I appreciate it though. But yeah, I had a great day. We went to get some Chipotle. I meant to get the cherry chinga or cherry ringa, something sauce. I was gonna get that, but I forgot about it. I just wanted to try the tacos because I thought the tacos were gonna be hard shelled, but they were soft shelled. It's basically the same thing as a burrito and a taco and a empanada and various forms of Hispanic eatery or dining or food stuff. It's basically the same thing, just with a different shell. It's just the same thing, but it's glorious. It's excellent. It's very delicious. I got 3 tacos, carne asada, very very delicious. I loved it, and yeah, so I definitely enjoyed getting that meal. And I'm just, I'm listening to Pluribus podcast now. I'm listening to the breakdown of the songs and the instrumentation and the score that go into making a piece of television. It's extraordinary. We got Wiz saying free Diddy. Oh my god. We got Wiz saying free Diddy. That's what I have to put in my description post too. Remind me to put that in my description. Free Diddy. Have you seen all the episodes, sir? Wiz Khalifa. I said Wiz Khalifa. I meant Wizard. My dumb ass. Pardon me, sir. I meant to say Wizard. That's a Wiz Khalifa. And he's saying free Diddy. That's funny. I'm gonna just put that in. Put that in. Cause I'm looking at that documentary too, but I was more interested in Pluribus because it was I was making tea, and I'm listening to it on the podcast on my Power Beats, and I'm just like marveling at it. I'm just like, this is how much work that goes into making just a TV show, and like you're supposed to make it so that people are comfy and in a seat and can recline and get some popcorn and some drinks and stuff like that. No, you haven't been missing too many shows. I didn't even have a show yesterday, so you're good. You're good, Wiz. You're good. He says, "No, I've been missing your shows. I missed a show. I missed the show yesterday, so it's nothing like you're missing a show." I'm trying to see who. Here we go. I'm just trying to put in the metadata right now. The description. Change this up too. So okay, so he says free Diddy. But no, and I've been watching Handmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale is the truth. You gotta watch it. Rewatch it if you already watched it. I know the series ended in spring of this year, but I'm just getting acquainted with it. It is fire. It is the truth. And Elizabeth Moss is just a monster. She is just a massive talent. A massive talent. The whole show, it's a constellation show. You know how Spike Lee made Do the Right Thing? Mookie was the sun and everybody orbited around him. Well, Elizabeth Moss' character, June or Alfred, or she has another name, but mainly June. Everybody gravitates or orbits around her, I should say. She's really great with that. She's an excellent actress. Excellent. She was excellent when I was watching Mad Men. She just pops off the screen, her talent. How she doesn't have to say much. How she doesn't have to move too much. All she has to do is just hold her eyes in a gaze. And you get so much emotion. You're drawn into her character and what she's doing as part of that. And there's also the music, and there's the supporting cast and everybody else. It's very engrossing, very demanding, very, you want to fight about it. You want to say, "Oh no, she should have done that. Oh, she shouldn't have done that." Oh, you want to, yell and scream at the monitor, the screen, whatever the case may be. No, I've been. He's still saying, okay. WizKid 90. WizKid 90. Like I said, I've been missing my show, sir. I missed the show yesterday. I want to just take a day off, clean up my channel, clean out some of the things that are already there, and get prepared for it today, which seems like a good day so far. The amount of views I've gotten seems pretty good. So I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the hatred. I appreciate the love, but I know that there is no love in these streets. So I rather take the hatred, because hatred is like fuel. Hatred like motivates. Love is like water. Love is like everywhere. You drink water. Water's in the atmosphere. Water's in it's water. It's love. Love is love. But fuel. When you can use water for fuel, that's special. There are certain circumstances in history where they have used water for fuel. Look it up. There's a film by David Mamet called The Water Engine. That's almost like lost media now. very difficult to try to come across it, but I think it exists somewhere, somehow. I don't even think he discusses it that much, Mr. Mamet. But it's still vital. But honestly, I had to say I had a great day. It was I like the weather. And of course I live in a college area. The college is like 11 minutes away from my house. Um, you got these white women. They're wearing short shorts in almost winter time. I'm like, God damn. Lord help me, Jesus, help me. Please help me, Lord. Lord help me, Jesus. Uh, they don't know no better, Lord. They don't know no better. They don't know no better than this. Got these white women out here with these short shorts. 19, 20 years old. But that's what it is. Small town kind of thing. Live on that suburbs of that small town. It's kind of sleepy. It's like, but like I said, there was an attempt to disrupt the police and the student body at University of Delaware. So if that had happened, if something had popped off, UD, oh my God, oh Delaware, oh my God, oh I can't believe this is happening. But it wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. It was foiled, and nobody cares about the foil. Just like the Draw Muhammad sketch contest. Nobody was killed but the people that perpetrated it. If people that were the victims of that, if they fell victim, if the people that were drawing fell victim, it'd be like, oh my gosh, obviously, and understandably, and duh. But why can't there be a massive news coverage of the men, the police officers? Again, here we go with police doing their job, doing an excellent job, and making sure that the threat was neutralized before anyone was hurt. That's what happened. And then you have something like Salman Rushdie. I mean, what is that about? What's the security? This man needs he forgot he needed 24-hour security. He needs it right now while I'm speaking. He lost his eye. He lost some usage of his arm. Are you kidding me? That just makes zero sense. But anyway, I digress. I had a great day. I can't speak for everybody, but I had a great day. Great day. I had a wonderful day. With my dad. That's another thing too. Not a lot of, how many people with my skin tone can say they had a great day with their dad? How many people? How many men? How many men can say they had a great day with their dad? That's why, don't mind doing things for him and stuff like that. Sometimes I might grunt and like, I don't feel like it. But then I'm like, you know what? He's worth it. He's earned his place as the G-Dote, the greatest dad of all time. So I just like that fact. I like the fact that I get a deposit every month, 2 deposits, and multiple deposits on from donors. I got more deposits, coming in. I think that's extraordinary. I think that's conducive to a greater environment for myself to make more money, to create, to build, to produce, to make stuff. That's extraordinary. I'm not one of the Nick Fuentes of the world that has no sense of objectivity, of just sense, good sense. Not even, not people may not understand objectivity, but just sense of being yourself, being a rational human being. And that's what we all should strive to be. I'd like to thank everybody that came in today. Only one of my people that are in my base came in today, and that's Wiz. I appreciate him, and I appreciate everybody that signed up for subscription. And make sure you bring in like 6,000 people when you sign in. Bring in everybody that is in your follower group, your subscriber group, your friends group, all those people, and just bring them into this live. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.